What's up, Justin, Jim, Dennis? What's up, Dennis? What's up, Dennis? Check her out, buddy. That's that one side that was broke off real bad. I still got to polish it, but it'll be nice and usable. I'm gonna sanding this side down, and then we're gonna get on to the next project. You know what I'm saying? Hammer time. Yep. It's not the prettiest patch I've done, but it'll get her back on the road. And I dug out the crack a little bit and filled it in, so try to stabilize that the best I could. Just killing a little bit of time, waiting on people to come in. I'll get this wrapped up and get it shipped out to you probably Friday. Dennis, this and your wallet, or your wallet organizer, and then your wallet organizer, and then your pancake sheath finally. Two different makers mark, Music City Leather Works and then just the MY. Crazy. Jerry Phillips, what's up, brother? Now let's do. Christmas in November. Yeah. Felt like I ain't done a live in so long. Got some stuff to work on tonight, so I mean, I've always got stuff to work on, but there we are, Dennis. There's this whole end was cracked out and broke. Let me move my light around, see if we can get a better look. So that end was all broke out pretty bad. Got it filled in. There was a chip out here and a chip out there. Got all that filled in and then stabilized. I had to chisel some of that crack out so I could stabilize it. He's just going to use it. This is just a user. The blades are pretty whooped on when Dennis got this old knife. He got it at a yard sale, or I forgot where he said he got it. Oh, flea market, I think. Blades were real bad shape, so they're all reprofiled. Laid that spade blade back, gave it more of a spade blade look. And then that main blade, she's sharp now. I didn't, as Dennis was this is gonna be a user, I didn't polish anything out, so it still has the Parker etch on it. So I might give her a little bit of a clean. But not much. Even got it had lifted a little bit, and even got some real thin CA glue down in there, so. But that one will be wrapped up this week. Man, we've been working on all sorts of stuff. Done a belt a while back that I've been wearing, been loving it. That belt was really fun. Got a new little product. This is a organizer plus a minimalist wallet, and you can put, I think a mini trapper will go in here, depends on how many cards you put over there, but small pocket knife, flashlight, pen. This has 5 cards, and then my med card for my CDL. So been carrying this for a couple of weeks now. Really, really like it. And then the little pocket organizers, y'all seen those if you follow me on social media. Done a few slips. This is the latest slip, red and black with the red lacing. This one is for sale if anybody's interested. It'd be $50 plus shipping, so about $60. All that hand stamp, handwork. Got the new logo, basket weave on that. Looks really, really nice. It's really detailed. These stamps are really detailed. They're brass, about $30 a piece, and they just do really great detail. And then here's the one. That's the stamp for that one. So, and then I got a couple more. So, been really liking the brass stamps. I've been picking up some of them. So, yeah, if anybody's interested, this one's 50 ship. Will fit large Stockmans. I don't know if I think a 75 will stick out of the top, but that's a 4-inch. That's one of those 4-inch trades. Yeah, 4-inch will go in there just fine. 75 might go in there. Trapper might go in there. Just depends on which knife. But yeah, it's a good size knife. Inside all the way to the bottom is 4.5, almost 4.5 inches. So just about any knife will fit in there that you're going to carry in your pocket. So, but tonight I've got 2 things. I got a new template to work on that we're going to get cut out, and then I've got another small organizer to cut out that I'm doing for Big Jim. What you got, baby?
This is the thing you need to give.
Oh, I need to give this to her? Will you go run this out and put it in the passenger seat of the car? Okay.
This is like the thing that helps. Like,
okay, that's fine.
What I like, what I don't like.
Yeah.
What I think I'm doing the best in and stuff like that.
What's up, Big E? Who else is in here? What's up, Mike? Big E in the house. Hell yeah. Try to cut. I guess I could move. I got my cutting station set up. I can move y'all over there. That's why I got it. Been trying to get a little more organized. Got a organizer here. I'm gonna put like all my rivets and small stuff. I've got a cabinet here. I got another cabinet over there. Just trying to get a little more organized. So we're gonna get started on these. At least get them cut out of leather. This one's for Big Jim. He wanted me to bring it to Ellaville. I am not going to Ellaville. That is final decision unless I hit the lottery tomorrow. We will not be at Ellaville this year. Just not in the cards. We just got back from vacation, and Christmas is right around the corner, so I still got kids that do Christmas, little ones, so knife show just gonna have to do without me, I reckon. So anyways, Jim had said he wanted me to bring it to Ellaville. I was like, well, I'm not going. I can still make it to you and send it to you. Make it for you and send it to you. So I think we're gonna do a real classy colors on it. Nothing over the top. Probably just a saddle tan. And then his initials. Probably about all we'll do on it. I don't want to overdo it. Super crazy colors or anything. And then this one, this is a new pattern I have not used yet. I'm gonna make it for myself unless somebody wants it. So usually when I do a new pattern, I want to make it for myself, test it out, see if there's anything I want to change. And this one's just like the little one, just a little bigger. You can do a bigger knife in it. And then it also has a flap on the front for like a pry bar or something like that. And that goes on the same plane as the pin slot. So do a drive-by. That's a 6-hour drive-by, Jerry. It's not the drive, we're gonna be traveling with 2 kids, and that's food for everybody for 2 or 3 days. You know, it all adds up, man. So plus trying to save for a house. We are tentatively going out of country next fall, so we've got that to kind of think about, but we'll see. Yeah, man, shit, it is what it is, you know. I ain't stressing it. It'll be there next year. It won't. You know, there's always a knife show. It's not this one, it's another one. So if Dwayne does his next year, that's an easy one for us to go to. We'll do that one again. That was a really good time. This is just some little, what is this? 2-3 ounce leather, I think is what it is. Something thin. Conforms to your tools real good. If you kept the same thing in it every day, same flashlight, same knife, it would, you know, conform just like your knives would, like in your slips. But these little ones, you're kind of not limited, but really only about 1 or 2 flashlights that'll fit in there, and just a couple of different pins that I know of that'll fit in it. But everything that fits in it's cheap. So that Olight pin mini, the second one or the first one will fit in it, and then what is it, the 3 EOS or whatever that. I've got to do a better job of organizing my damn leather. Jeez. So, man, I don't know. I don't know. It don't matter. There's 19 people watching, so that's fine with me. It's also dinner time. I just wanted to get an early start to get a jump on the night. I don't want to be out here late. So I started a little earlier than my normal 6 Central. Yeah, I don't know if everybody left or not. It says 19 people. Either that or I froze and I'm just talking to myself. Jim, how are you, brother? Everything going all right? Jerry, these came off of Etsy. There is a bunch of places on Etsy that have patterns for leather. So this one come from one, that one come from another. And they're like $5 or $6 a piece, and then all you gotta do is print them out. And you can print, you download it, and then you can print however many you want. So that's what I've done. I've got stuff I ain't even made yet. So, for $4 or $5, I'll get it, and you can always modify it if it's not something you like. And it's just little stuff, wallets, little organizers, all that kind of stuff. So nice and quiet. Yeah. I got home, and Alicia's schedule has changed, so she is off right about the time I get home. Instead of being off at 6 o'clock, she's off at 4:30. So I had to pick my daughter up, so I was about 5 o'clock getting home, and man, dinner was ready when I got home. This whole last year, I'd been kind of covering dinner because she didn't get off until 6. Not that there's gender roles or anything, but you got to do what you got to do. So, and she missed that. She missed cooking, and I was home for an hour and a half, 2 hours before she get off of work. So that was kind of sucky, but she got a different schedule this year, so. What's everybody up to today, tonight, this evening, whatever? Everybody's kind of quiet. I'm just watching for some secrets. This one got wet, so it's a little wrinkly. Had to pack in groceries. I was selling on there. It was slow as crap. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get my act together. Maybe start trying to sell on Etsy or something. Especially now with the belts coming into play. I really like to start doing more of those. They're fun. A lot of tooling instead of the little stuff like slips and stuff like that. It's, about 2 hours worth of tooling for one belt. So I've been looking around. What I quoted a couple of guys already is kind of on par, maybe even a little less than some of the ones that I've seen. So on Etsy. I know a few people that sell on there, and they do pretty decent. I know Georgia Adventurer sells on there. He does pretty good. He can't keep stuff on his page. All right, so this is the first time I've ever cut this one out. So let's see here. How do we want to... stamp this? because this has to go over it too. I think this one, let's see here. Yeah, Randy does pretty good. I think we will just mark it like this. And this one will need to be pre-punched the whole way. All right, now I think I will just cut this out because then I can mark through the front piece onto that one and it'll be fine. No, this one's just a 16 ounce. I really want a 2-pound mallet that's this size. And I'm shopping around for them. I do have a 2-pound mallet, but it's this big old thing. Tandy has one in their Pro line, but it is $120 and it's a mallet this size. So I'd save for that one. But for right now, this is what I'm using, that one and that big 2-pounder. So, but yeah, for right now, it's just a little 16 ounce off of Amazon. And that's about all I need right now. I may can do with it, but I need to find another one. Leather work. I have a rawhide mallet that doesn't look heavy enough. Yeah, the rawhide mallets can tend to be not heavy enough for my personal opinion. I know that there's a lot of people that still use them just because that's what, that's what they were taught with, or that's what their dad used, or their grandfather, or whoever taught them. And that's fine. I mean, you do whatever works. And I've seen guys using them that do, you know, $20,000 saddles. No, you're totally fine to boldly go since 2008. No, you're good. I'm self-taught as well, so no, I get it. No need to apologize. Hell, I'm still learning. Something I'm learning is it's one thing to do it, but to do it clean is a totally different story. A lot of people say they do leather work, and I'm not knocking anybody. I'm just what I'm learning as I go. You can say you do leather work, and then, but it's totally different to do it, and it looks like it naturally came like that. That no tool ever touched it. You know, something like that. That's what I meant. That's kind of what I'm striving for now is clean. And when I say clean, I mean like super smooth edges, super straight stitch lines. Or, you know, it doesn't look like a tool had ever touched the leather, you know, like the leather, the skin of the cow came that way from God, you know. That's kind of what I'm working towards and trying to better myself is that. And you know, so far it's been good. But you know, you're your own worst critic, and you know, I can be hard on myself. You know, I can do something. There's been a lot of projects that have been thrown away in that trash can over the last year and a half, so. All right, I'll get the big one. There. Fucker. It's like that. It's like punching a hole in your corner instead of having a hard corner. You punch the hole, and then that's your rounded edge. Man, Jerry, I appreciate it, buddy. Seats for Indian type motorcycle. I had a Vulcan Drifter. Sweet. I have Harley Davidson. I am one day, I've got another seat hanging on the wall. And one day I will tear it apart and do a custom seat for it. Maybe when I redo the bike, I may do it, because when I'm gonna redo it, it's gonna be a tribute to my dad, which it was his bike before he passed away. So, why am I cutting on that, Matt? So I think redoing the bike and having a tribute to him would be good. And I think I'll do the seat, kind of continue the tribute to him on the seat. So. One day. Maybe once that Cobra 26 is sitting in my shop. $4,000 sewing machine. Uh-huh. All right, so we'll leave that. Chris, what's up, buddy? Glad you could join us. Chris is a new good friend of mine from Discord. I'm glad he could join me in a live over here. He does a show with Thrifty Kniffy on Wednesday nights. What is it? Knives and Nonsense. Been on that a couple of times. It's really good. Kind of low key and chill. Show knives. I did a leather. Well, this leather slip. I tooled this one on their live last week. So always something. It's always funny, that's for sure. Did y'all have fun with Mr. Steve over there? It was dinner time for me, so daughter had homework, so I just kind of Irish goodbye'd the chat. Oh yeah, it's good times, man. Good times. It's kind of sad I didn't finish watching John open his box up. All right, that's enough of that. That one's cut. There's our pattern. The thing about those patterns is you could reuse them, but you get tape built up on them and they kind of get hard to use and not as accurate. So this one I am probably, I don't know. Jerry, that's a good question. I might oh, it goes this way. Maybe the standard, like I've been doing for myself, like my wallet is green and saddle tan. This one's green and saddle tan. Here, I'll take the stuff out so you can see it. So that one's green and saddle tan. I may do this one green and saddle tan too, since it's mine. I don't know. If somebody wanted to buy it, then they could pick whatever they want. And that would be fine with me. I can always make another one, but I don't know. And then the one for Jim, I'm definitely going to do saddle tan on the big part, and then the pocket for the pin, I might do black and then white stitching for the whole thing. I don't know yet. Don't know. I'll get them punched out. I know for sure the saddle tan on the main body of it, and then this will be another color. I'm trying to think if I know Jim's favorite color or not. I'm sure it's like orange or something. But orange dye doesn't really... I've got orange dye. It's really just a tan. It doesn't really come out as orange. I'll ask Jim. He told me he didn't care, but I'll ask him. line up with that one. I'm gonna cut this one out. What's up, George? I was wondering if you were gonna pop in, brother. Hope you're doing all right. Let's drop this blade a little bit. Yeah, man, doing good, George. Doing good, man. Just living the dream. Working, working, working. What's up, James? How you doing, buddy? I think I want to do something different. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Resting. Did you have a busy day today, James? Well, it's not like you're working, you're just hanging out. Lord, women folk. I guess it's the women folk. Giving my boy James a hard time. All right. Get some stuff moved over here. That's trash. All right. Let's get this moved back in our normal spot. Get our stuff picked up. This one will go with that. And we can figure this one out. It's time to get it done. Oh yeah, mine isn't a vacation. Yeah, I knew you had some work to do up there at y'all's property. So kind of want to do it different. Let's do an oval for old Jim. Do something a little different. George, you are the king of honeydew, sir. That's all you do is honeydew. Nothing wrong with that. I got them. We all got them. Hell. All right, let's see here. I need to spray. That one too. Radio Geek, what's up, brother? Just doing some leather work. Boy. There she is. Maker's mark is complete. Got our crease. Got a new letter set. If you haven't seen it, they're hollow instead of just the solid line. They do like that right there. And Big Jim's James Bryan, isn't he? I think if I remember right, that's his initials. James Bryan. Yeah, all right. JB. All right, that's done. Really nice little tool set from Tandy. Really, really nice. I think I'm just gonna leave this organizer plain. Then it goes like that. Ugh, I don't like that. That is not okay. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. Much better. Much better. Much better. Yes. Yes, Daddy, yes. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Because before it went up, it kind of went up and over. That looks a lot better, a lot cleaner. So I think the maker's mark will fit on the front of this one. What are you doing? Valid, Ben. Yeah, Big Jim does have a good channel. Yeah, it'll go right there. Oh, I need to do something I have missed on the last few of my projects is stamping it USA. Can't forget that. There we are. Much better. Much better. Let's leave that one chucked up. Oh. Yeah, making a pocket organizer, James. Thank you, buddy. Making a couple of pocket organizers. Making a small one, and then this one's a little bigger. Yeah, I think this is what he used. A friend of mine over in the UK makes them. I think this is the one he used for the bigger knives. So we'll do the maker's mark on the front and then the USA on the back. So I just need tape on the back. I'm trying not to over tape because it's hard to, once you've taped it and pulled it off, it makes everything fuzzy. So it's hard to slick it all back down and make it look good. So trying to, it's one of those things, trying to do a cleaner job. Appreciate it. I do try. Need to get back in the swing of doing my lives more regular. So I've gotten in the habit of just coming out here and working and not really filming or anything. I know people enjoy the lives, so and it's not very deep. The only bad thing about my Maker's Mark is it's so detailed, it's hard to get a really deep impression. Come on. There. There we are. That's a lot better. All right, there's that. And we'll do the USA stamp. It'll go on the back. Let's go one more time. Maybe. There, that'll work. You make a lot of noise. You can do that with mechanical precision. Well, I don't have the money for mechanical precision, so this is what you get. You get me beating and banging on granite. Oh, I gotta do my... Where did it go? Where's my... Did I lay it down? There, we'll have nice finished creased edges. That'll look good. Now we can just let all this dry. Yeah, it's a Harley Street Glide. I really feel like I should put something on the... I don't really have a... Nah, I don't want to overdo it. I wanted to put something on that front panel that goes on the small one, but you can start overdoing stuff and it makes it too much. So I will let these dry. Actually, I'll probably need to go ahead and oil them. No, I need to dye them, then oil them, but they need to dry first, so that'll go there. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Tastes like chicken. You tell us about the tattoos. Oh, Lord. Well, this one is for my dad. He passed away a few years ago. He had the same tattoo on his arm, Fallen Soldier Memorial. I've got his rank and his last name. This is a mermaid that my daughter actually picked out. This is for her. And then this is for my grandmother. This is for both of my grandfathers. They were both fishermen. One was in the Air Force, so that's what the shark on the lure kind of stands for. This one, it's not Guns N' Roses. This is a Kill 'Em with Kindness. Symbolizes it. Just there's a point in my life where I was tired of beating my head against the wall and fighting people all the time, so Kill 'Em with Kindness. And then this is a case 3318. This is from a picture of my dad's knife that is actually in a display in there. So that is his. I wanted a knife, and because I collect them, and I was looking through all the stuff, and I was like, I've got plenty of knives. I'm like, wait a second, let's just do Dad's knife. And then this is a tattoo of Saint Michael vanquishing the devil. And this is a stained glass window out of Notre Dame in France. This is probably one of my favorite pieces. Lots of hours in that, lots of colors, lots of work. So really proud of that one. Wear my beliefs on my arm, around my neck, in my pocket. So, and I've got some other ones. I've got this is the first one I ever got. This is for when my brother went into the Air Force. And then there's a paintbrush back there. It's got my son's name on it for him. And then there's you can't really see it. There's a tattoo on the inside of my arm from my uncle who passed away. That one is one that needs to be covered up. And then I got one on my finger that needs to be covered up. That's it. So I have I got one on my leg too, but it ain't nothing crazy. So, yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, there's a lot more stories behind all that, but that's the meat and potatoes of it, so to say. So I think we're going to cut that one off in an hour. Stay tuned tomorrow night. Maybe we will do another live, and we'll start staining, start maybe some of the finishing. So I got to stain it and oil it, and then we got to start finishing the edges out on everything. We have to burnish the inside, because when this folds over, you'll still see that. So you want that all finished out as well. And then this little piece, all these have to be finished out and burnished really nice and neat. Same with this one. This one will have to be burnished all the way around and finished completely, because once it goes and gets sewn on, you can't do anything with it. So, and then, we'll have to burnish this top edge, probably the top edge. And then we kind of leave the sides for when we glue it all together and sew it, that then you do all that at the same time. So this will be a pretty neat little project right here. Like I said, I hadn't done this one yet, this bigger one. So, and if you're ever interested, you're more than welcome to hit me up. We can talk through designs, what you want. They're fully customizable. Sky's the limit what you can put on them. I'll tool them. I can fully tool it. I can do a basket stamping on it. You know, there's this one. This one's got basket stamp and then the really nice border. It's got you know, your initials. He wanted acorns, so got acorns, then my maker's mark on the back. This one's completely dyed on the inside. So, you know, or, you know, stuff like that. Or stuff like that. Reminds me, I got to get Chris's knives done so I can send them to him. Jesus. I got knives all over the place to finish. Ugh. I hate that I've got them because my heart's not in the knife work anymore, but I need to do them. So, but it is what it is. But yeah, maybe we'll get back into it tomorrow night or the next day or something. So, guys, y'all have a good night. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Peace.